It has been hot.
It's actually cold and it's gonna be in the 80s. But that's like a 30-degree difference.
No, the actual temperature has been like right around 100. Now today it's gonna be like,
My car's been saying
Upper
like
80s.
112, 111.
yeah, but that's not the actual
My,
temperature.
I'm sure it is.
It's just inside your car, it registers hotter
Which,
than the
yeah.
outside.
It's very accurate.
It's because you're in it. You make it hot.
It's been hot. It's been over 100 degrees.
It's
Heat
been the
index.
heat index, it's different than the actual temperature. It's different.
It's been too hot.
But I feel like the 80s is a welcome change.
Right. That was my whole point.
Okay, well, there you go.
Miss Analytical.
So today, what's happening today? I know I'm showing a buyer, you're showing a buyer. And then, helping at VBS.
Yeah, Vacation Bible School at church.
And I have videos to record, work to do. That's
Yeah.
about my day.
Yep.
Nothing super exciting for today. But
Figuring things out, proving.
yes,
Always
yes,
improving.
always, that's a never-ending process,
Mhm.
isn't it? So we had a good weekend. We celebrated we had Sadie's birthday party. Her birthday was last week,
Yeah.
but on Saturday we had
11.
a party. She's 11.
She got a phone.
Yeah, she got a phone. And it's so sweet because we all got texts from her this morning.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Papa.
or Happy
Good morning.
Tuesday, or,
Yeah.
yeah, or I love you, yeah. Anyway,
I just told her, I said, promise me you'll be very careful with that phone. She says, I will, Papa. But I know Ashley and Keith's got her on all kinds of protections. It's a shame, but it's the way it is. You gotta be careful. Giving a young
Yes.
person a phone is,
it's a scary thing.
it is. It's
These
very-
days.
It's
And
a
especially a young lady. I
portal
think.
to a lot of bad things if you ain't careful.
Bad people too.
Yeah, yes.
Even
right.
if she doesn't mean well on the other end, bad things.
Yeah, I
could be
remember we
happening.
went to some, forget what it was. It was something at Sandy's. And it was some kind of group get together that we went to, and the person was up there talking about the dangers of TikTok.
Hmm.
And he represented a certain group, and he was just talking about, he was pointing out all these things about TikTok and how it's actually a huge gateway. It was like used by a lot of bad people, predators, and going after kids, and child
Well,
trafficking.
I was gonna say, think
It
about
was
human
bad.
trafficking. You don't really think most of that happens by you go into Walmart and they snatch a kid. Most of it is happening through enticing people online.
These certain apps and stuff,
Yeah.
and they act like they're, I mean, we
They're
had,
younger than they are.
Aaron, who mows our lawn.
Yeah.
They just found out something, they had his daughter, who had a separate account or something,
Mhm.
one of them apps.
Yeah, that was a few
I don't know if it
months
was
back.
TikTok
That's
or
right, that was,
Instagram
yeah.
or something, but,
Mhm.
the supposed friend that she was talking to, supposed to be another girl, he ended up calling, and it was some Middle Eastern guy, like an
And
older
a
guy.
middle-aged.
Yeah,
an older-
who was acting like a girl, a young girl, and trying to fool his daughter, and so,
Isn't that something
not
that
paying attention to that stuff.
he was smart for calling from a different number and calling
Yeah,
and to see who answered the phone, and the idiot answered the phone.
Yeah, well, a lot of more idiots, so,
I mean, my goodness, that's stupid.
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad he did, because
Yeah, well, that's being a good parent. I
he
think,
got caught, you
You
know?
know,
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
like, there's a difference between being if you wanna be your kid's friend when they're young, it's not the right strategy. You can be friends later, but
Yes.
in the beginning, you're the parent, so.
Yes.
You gotta do things they don't necessarily like or understand at the moment, but later on, hopefully they get it and realize you were just trying to protect them,
Yeah.
so.
She got to have a couple of her friends too at her party.
Mhm.
So all the family and then a couple of her friends went to Sky Zone, which we haven't taken our kids to Sky Zone since they were wee little kids in Colorado. Like, we hadn't been to a Sky Zone in a long time.
It looked fun. Caleb got out there and jumped around and was goofing around and stuff.
He was out there with
Jacob
Sylvia.
didn't, but Caleb did. Him and Alice, and they had their own socks already.
Mhm. Sounds like they go to Sky Zone quite a bit.
It looks fun, I mean, it's, I think, $20.
Is it? Yeah.
It's not that much, and, you know, you can sit down, as if you're a parent, there's stuff to sit, you can sit down and relax while your kids run around, get energy out, you know, if you wanted to, you know,
You
go
can
there, and
still
if you had to
watch
do a little work or something, around the laptop, they
Yeah.
could be having fun, and you
That'd
can.
be fun to meet friends there, and then they could meet up and run around with their friends, you know.
Kind of reminds me a little bit, the place on the outer road
Fun run.
here in Fun Run in Blue Springs, that's another
Only
place.
it's way bigger.
It's cool, yeah, the Fun Run's the same idea though, you just go there and park it, let your kids exhaust themselves. I'm wondering when we're gonna take Sweetie to a dog park. I'm worried about that though, cause what if another dog like attacks her? I don't want that,
I know,
I don't want that,
yeah,
so I'm not sure about that,
yeah.
so.
I think there's. she
Cassie's
has
got
plenty-
2 dogs, we can
She's
go for a
not
walk.
missing out, that's what I mean, she's not missing out, she interacts.
Last night, Christina was she had this stool, had her feet up and a blanket on her, and she was just doing stuff on her phone, and Sweet Pea was up there just crashed on her lap. She likes to hang out with you when you sit down, she likes to jump on
She
your lap
wants
and
to
fall
be on
asleep.
my lap or lay in
But
the sofa next to me.
I was
or
looking at
whatever.
her, I'm like, man, she's a lot bigger now.
I know, she's so
She's
big.
got that little puppy, she's not huge, but
No, but
she's
she's
not
a lot
a big
bigger
dog,
than
but
she
she's
was.
not that little puppy looking dog
Like, she was
anymore.
like 4 pounds when we got her, now she's probably 12, 11 or 12, you think?
Yeah, she's got one final appointment, I need to get her in to get her final shot.
Yeah.
Her last adult shot, or whatever they called it, so.
Then she's gotta be fixed next month, snip, snip.
Wow, you're on it, you want that to happen right away.
Yeah, I don't wanna deal with any of that.
Like, you know, she might try to sneak out at night or something, like
She
with
could,
rebellious teen or something.
she could. Cassie's dogs are both male.
That's true.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and she hangs out with those dogs. So I'm just
Plays
saying.
is like a horse compared to her, I mean, that would be weird, but.
Well, I'm just saying. There's 2 of them and they're both males. So,
Yeah, well, it won't stop
I
them from trying to figure her out, so. Just cause she's fixed doesn't send off these signals like, I'm not, like, broke, you know, it's just.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Your sister Michelle says good morning, Sis and Steve, and April says good morning.
Good morning.
Whoop, whoop.
And who's calling Steve?
I don't know, and I don't know how to turn the volume off.
She can't figure out your phone.
It's just gonna keep barking
You've
at
got the
people.
newest latest
Phone
iPhone.
started barking.
Is your phone an iPhone? What kind of phone do you have?
Oh, yeah,
Yours is? Okay, yeah.
yeah. I just have the one where you still just turn it off and on the easy way and
Yeah.
not have anything stupid.
He has to hold that button down.
That's so dumb, stop, I wish they wouldn't change that crap.
I know.
I don't want a new one.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know?
I
Like,
know,
why'd you have to change the switches? I think they make it harder than what it is.
so dumb.
But, I don't know, maybe people with arthritis have a hard time with the switch.
Buy an Android,
You know, I don't know.
be a green person.
A green person?
Where their texts pop up green because they have an Android.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
You can't trust the green.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Wow.
Yes,
The
green
more
is
you know.
Android, blue is iPhone.
Very interesting.
That's how you can judge them.
Ah, that's an Android person.
I know.
Lame.
Better double check what they're saying.
Which is their problem.
Better fact check everything that they send you.
We're so divided in this country.
Yeah, well.
Android, iPhone,
Oh, whatever.
Democrat, Republican.
Okay, I have some fun and interesting news.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so how about this? For a bizarre feat, a man in Idaho broke a Guinness World Record just yesterday by juggling flaming torches on a unicycle. Although, listen to this, he accidentally burnt off his own eyebrows in the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not surprising.
So if you see a man in Idaho with no eyebrows, he could be the guy.
Get his signature, yeah.
We see when we watch the records now, we watch people that do the records on the scene.
Yes.
Like, who was it? The guy was.
The guy with the bat.
He
that
was
just,
70-some
broke
years
a bunch
old
of
and he was
bats
just
in
going around breaking all these bats. He set a new record, like, I don't know,
Yeah, he did.
31 bats in X amount of time, but he was like chopping. He's like
Mhm.
70-something karate guy. But he did, and then, yeah, I saw some different
Yeah, I can't remember what else we've
Guinness
seen.
records.
But yeah, we've
You
seen
see
the
some weird
breakers.
stuff on there people do.
Yeah,
The sword
Yeah.
swallowing and stuff is like,
yeah,
that
I
grossed
don't
me
get
out.
into
I don't
that,
like
me
to watch
neither.
that.
I am not going to pay money for a ticket to go watch somebody swallow swords.
Yeah. See, ugh.
Or juggle torches on their unicycle. I'm not interested in that, you know. Here's another interesting thing that happened. So, an Ohio highway experienced major traffic delays just a few days ago after a commercial truck crashed and spilled its entire cargo of pickles across the highway.
Oh, man.
So all the pickles went flying. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so leading into the heat, we were talking about the heat briefly.
At least they're biodegradable. I mean, there's no hazardous
Can
material.
you imagine what that smells like? That many pickles, a whole truckload of pickles?
Eh.
Can you just imagine what that smells like?
No.
And then in the heat.
Oh, yes, that's disgusting. And I like pickles. I like dill pickles, I should say, not sweet pickles.
Used to get those big pickles, man, out of the jar, the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked my first job was
That's a bit much
the
for me.
bingo hall, and we would sell the pickles.
I like them when they're like
Big pickles.
the quarter things. I don't want to eat some giant. No, thank you. Anyway, at the beginning we were talking about the heat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the heat is causing an issue here in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah?
Did you hear me talk to my mom about this?
No.
So their wildlife experts warn that the ongoing Midwestern summer heat wave is driving increased snake activity closer to the suburbs.
Oh.
And says that in Johnson County, Kansas, so Overland Parkish area, right? A resident captured viral video footage just yesterday of a large rattlesnake slithering across their front lawn.
A rattlesnake?
Rattlesnake, a large rattlesnake,
Wow.
because of this heat.
Wow.
So it's, what, making them more active?
Well, they like the heat. They're reptiles, you know.
So are they normally dormant or?
Well, I mean, when it's colder, yeah, I guess.
But I mean, in the summer, I don't know, I
don't
guess
know.
they're in snake heaven.
We was watching Family Feud
Heaven.
yesterday. That was fun. Some of the things.
Oh, yeah.
But the number one wild animal in the city is a raccoon. That's the number one.
Mm-hmm. Somebody guessed a squirrel and somebody
Mouse.
guessed a mouse,
That got 22 points.
but it was.
I was thinking like a
raccoon.
rat, you know, rat, but it was a raccoon.
Yeah, I don't know that I thought of anything. Yeah, some interesting questions come on there, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is hot. It is really, really, really hot. And I talked to two people yesterday that were talking about their ACs not working well
Oh,
because
boy.
of this heat. But
Hard to keep up, you know, when it's this hot.
one was right, there you go. One was my mom. So my mom called Josh, our AC guy,
Yep.
and talked to him. And anyway, on the phone, he said, okay, you have to remember you're only gonna get about a 20 to maybe 24 degree differential. So if it's 100 degrees out and you have your AC set at 70 or 68 or whatever, it's most likely not gonna get down that cool
Wow.
because it can only cool so much. So it's not uncommon for it to not hit the temperature you would normally desire when it is extreme heat.
I was watching this
So keep that in mind.
guy too that he does a bunch of different hacks. It's really cool, but one he said with all the heat, like make sure there's a pipe that comes outside your house that goes to your furnace and all that. He said get a shop vac and suck out all that stuff in there and keep it efficient. Pull out any of the
I was gonna
junk
give
that
some
gets-
other tips, yeah.
that gets built up in there, pull it out, which helps. And if you don't got a cap on it, definitely do that because birds like.
Did
to
we
go
cap
in.
ours finally? Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, after birds going down into the pipe and toward a furnace, blocking it. causing
But it
fire.
also says you need to clear out your AC condenser unit that's outside.
Don't have
It
things
says
going around.
remove debris, grass clippings, or leaves from around it, and that helps with proper heat
You're
rejection.
supposed to have like a 3-foot
So
barrier.
you gotta
around,
keep
like,
it clean.
Clear, don't have things like at least 3 feet away from it.
Ginger Miller says good morning.
But it also says to like hose it off, clean the blades, but don't bend them. Don't bend your blades. You gotta be really gentle, really careful. Change your air filter,
Filter.
furnace
yeah, that's the
filter,
one.
what all you have to
Was
change
that
your
every 30
filter.
days, something like that?
Every 30 days, you're supposed to change your
Yeah.
filter. Keep windows shut, blinds, drapes, all that closed. I can't stand that. In our room, I have to open them. But our room's always freezing anyway. Says you could avoid heavy appliances to keep the temperature inside down. Remember, use your interior fans. Says move to lower levels because they're always cooler.
She's always freezing, let's just reword that.
I am always freezing. I was
She's always
freezing this
freezing.
morning when I woke. You can even use your exhaust fans that you have in your kitchen and bathroom to help circulate air. And use your grill, it says, instead of your appliances inside. So there's some tips for when
Hey,
it's super
I'm
hot.
down with that. We had some grilled chicken yesterday. I
It
grilled
was
some
so delicious.
chicken. It was good.
Oh my goodness, it
Everything on a
was
grill
so
tastes
yummy.
better, I think.
Yes.
Even your corn on a cob.
Everything is better on the grill.
Yes.
Everything. I haven't found, pizza. We haven't done that in quite a while, but cooking pizza on the grill
Did
is
we
so
do pizza on
good.
the grill?
Mhm.
Did we really?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I don't remember
Yep.
that, but.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. It's so good. I did it a couple times with the kids when I was stayed at home with the kids. I put it on the grill. Nothing like pizza on the. Maybe we need to have that so you can see what I mean.
Maybe.
Pizza on the grill, good stuff. Get a good DiGiorno. Put it on the grill. And trust me, it's way better than what it is in the oven. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It'll set you free.
Oh, really?
Set you free. All right, we have birthdays today. Should we talk about our birthdays? We have Christine Tyson.
I
Remember?
think I had that on my sheet too.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
These are the same. That was her maiden name, Christine Tyson.
Oh.
We helped them buy a house, friends with the Waltz. Yeah. So happy birthday, Christine. Hope it's a great day for you. Stephen Leeper, happy birthday to you. He does insurance. I think it's
That's what I thought.
Country Financial,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering right. I don't know for sure if that's the name of his company. And then Josh Mackey, happy birthday to you. So Bill's son, Josh.
Ginger says
From North Dakota?
Yeah. Well, now in Minnesota. Ginger said what?
that you should make pizza when she comes.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes.
She's getting bologna.
Oh, never mind. Steve said he'll put bologna on the.
She's
Will
getting
you put it
bologna
on the
and
grill
chips.
for her at least?
Bologna and chips, that's
Can
it.
we at least put it on the grill?
Maybe some more.
I wonder if bologna on the grill is good.
I don't think bologna in any situation.
I don't think.
It's like a flat hot dog.
It's like, yeah.
Gross.
So
So gross. It's the same texture.
do you want some bologna? We can
Or
throw some
not.
bologna
If
in.
the hot dog was flat, it'd be bologna. That's fine.
I think it legit
You're probably
would.
right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I do.
it's the
I
same
think you're right.
texture. It's
Or Spam, instead of in a can, it's on a patty. like-
flatten that sucker out and you've got
Well, I mean,
bologna.
what they
Yeah.
just tell you, when you know, it all goes down together anyways. You know,
Oh,
when you didn't wanna
come
mix
on.
it.
She says as long as it's not bacon.
Oh, do you not like bacon?
That's anti-American.
Weird.
What are you talking? I don't think I've met anybody that
My
doesn't like
mom
bacon.
does not like bacon.
Terry don't like bacon.
Which is very weird. My mom does not like
Our
bacon.
preacher gives her a hard
I
time.
judge her. I'm judging you right now,
Our
Ginger.
preacher gives her a hard time over that.
How can you not like bacon? We're gonna have
Weird.
bacon and bologna.
You can wrap bacon
Bacon
around
and bologna
asparagus.
sandwich.
Bacon can go with
Bacon on
anything. You can put
cheeseburger.
bacon on ice
Bacon in your
cream.
salad?
Bacon
No,
around
I
a
won't go
steak.
that far.
I mean, I wouldn't,
Steak
but I've
with
seen
bacon
it.
around
She says, no, I do not.
Wow. Okay, she's gonna sleep in that
We got it down.
It's getting worse.
No, the patio down below. That way, if there is animal activity, she can be
tent. No, on a
friendly.
tent outside, then I'll turn on the sprinklers.
Oh, she can be covered.
Danae says, good morning.
Good
Hey.
morning.
Oh, I've been seeing her videos.
Ginger says she don't like peanut butter either.
Oh,
Christina
I
doesn't.
don't like peanut butter.
Perfect.
Good job.
What kind of home
I
was she
hate
raised
bacon.
in? She got problems.
Danae says bacon is delicious. This
Yeah,
it is on
bacon's
right
good.
now. People are
Bacon's good.
So did-
Fired up.
Bacon.
I've been seeing Danae's videos.
You
like,
have videos?
Well, now that I gotta get on Instagram to log on and stuff, you know, I get on there, I'll
Mhm.
see her videos with her sister and her, and she's doing all
Oh,
these
see,
videos.
because I'm not
in
on
her living
Instagram.
room.
See, I don't
she
know.
does
The
nails.
last one I saw, she was
Okay.
cleaning up and she had a different voice. And she did it for
Oh.
just a few seconds, said, okay, I'm exhausted, or something like that. She was picking up the house, and she.
After
See,
that
I
baby.
don't know, because I'm not on Instagram, so I mean,
You're not on Instagram, really?
no, I
I
never
was
get
the
on
one
there.
not on Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram.
Danae says bologna is a no thank you.
Yeah, well, come on, you guys.
I'm
mean,
pretty
I'm
good
not
at
a bologna,
bologna.
yeah.
Unless
I'm
it's
not
the
a
kind that you get sliced, it's a beef bologna, like
It's
it's
still
better.
bologna.
It's better bologna.
No, it's bologna. No,
I like gizzards.
no, ew.
Oh,
That's
they are
disgusting.
so nasty. Next time I want to
Gizzards.
chew on a little rubber
No,
ball.
no, no, no,
Ugh.
no, no, no.
Those are so gross.
Do you like Spam?
Sari Co
I've
is
never had
watching.
You've never had it?
But I,
What'd you say?
Sari Co. Sarai?
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah.
It's pronounced
Why is there an
Sarah.
I? Oh, okay, cool. I thought I was seeing things.
it's
Sarah.
Sarai.
Sarah is watching.
Hello.
That's biblical, because Sarah was Sarai before she was Sarah.
There
Did you
you
know
go.
that?
I did.
Abram was Abram before Abraham.
There you
Anyhow,
go. Okay, well, anyway, there's holidays today.
Tell us more.
Would you like to know? There's some good ones. You'll
See-
like the
I
first
see
one.
the National Milk Chocolate Day.
Okay.
I actually have chocolate milk in the fridge right now.
No, but it's not chocolate milk day, it's milk chocolate.
I like chocolate
Day.
milk though, it makes me
No, but
think
it's
chocolate
milk
milk.
Michelle says dad loved bologna.
Yes, my dad loved
My
them.
dad, yeah,
My
you take
dad
the
would
little
eat
red
anything.
thing off the edges. My
There's
dog's,
not one
my
thing
phone's
my
barking
dad
again.
didn't like. My dad liked liver and
ugh,
onions.
liver.
There's
ooh.
not one thing my dad
That's
did not like.
disgusting. Ugh.
My dad liked
That tastes,
everything.
the liver just tastes terrible.
It is. I had to try. I don't say I don't like something until I've tried it. And my dad ordered liver and onions once at a restaurant, and
Oh,
it
boy.
looked nasty. And I'm like, well, I've heard it's nasty. I said, Dad, can I have a bite? I have to at least try it. I did. I tried it, and I gagged. That was
That's so gross.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Gizzards are disgusting as well.
Yeah, you want to eat innards of?
Have you
National
tried
milk
them?
chocolate.
They
I
are
love chocolate.
nasty.
It's like
Chocolate's
chewing
awesome.
on rubber.
Yeah, 100% it is. And that's like not enjoyable.
Why?
That's so gross.
Just eat good food.
Gnaw on a tire.
World Nature Conservation
I'm
Day.
not saying all of them. It's
Buffalo
National Milk
Soldiers
Chocolate-
Day. You know
Okay,
what a
let me
Buffalo
do it.
Soldier is?
what's a buffalo soldier?
Buffalo Soldier, that was,
Soldier that rides a
that was the
buffalo?
Indians' name for black folks who were in the military back then.
Uh-huh.
They called them Buffalo Soldiers
Why?
because of the way their hair was and stuff. So the Indians come up with that name.
I don't
That's
know
what they
that.
call them, Buffalo Soldiers.
Well, it's National Water Park Day, and it's not as hot. I feel like we have our own water park by walking outside because it's raining. You know,
What?
it's raining outside, so it's National Hamburger Day.
Yes.
All right, he
Hamburger.
can get behind
I'd
that.
like to buy a hamburger. Remember
You
the
love
Pink
your
Panther?
hamburger, yes.
When he's trying to learn how to talk English.
The booger.
The booger. Booger.
He
I like
gets
my
so
hamburger.
frustrated.
Hmm.
I like the original Pink Panther. I didn't think that was so great. Sorry. Steve Martin, dude. The original Pink Panther is the best.
I don't know that I've seen the original.
Inspector Clouseau. It was funny. My dad liked watching that when I was growing up.
I watched Pink Panther recently with Sadie. Do you remember that? And she loved it.
Did she?
She loved it.
I mean, Steve Martin, he did a good job. It's just I'm used to the original. National Soccer Day.
Mhm.
You know, it's like you still. I mean, we had the World Soccer thing here, and you still have people that are like, yeah. I mean,
Do you know
It's
though,
not
they
soccer
showed this stat on the news, I should have pulled it up. How
They
many
made
hot
billions.
dogs were consumed?
we made billions off that.
How many hot dogs were consumed? It was like 275,000 hot dogs or something crazy.
And a lot of ranch dressing
And
was taken home.
do you know what their favorite thing was that they ordered from the stadiums here in America? You know what they ordered the most and loved?
What?
Those pretzels.
Oh, the pretzels. They love
Those
pretzels.
were a big hit.
Yeah.
So pretzels.
There's a lot of great things about America.
Mhm.
We need to.
Not the pretzels.
I don't think hot dogs are one of them.
Neither are pretzels.
The big beef hot dogs, the big ones, the legit hot dogs, not the little skinny ones, the big ones. Hey, you're not trying to make a healthy choice when you eat a hot dog. Come on. I mean,
So
when you eat a hot
gross.
dog, you know what you're getting into. And,
No, you
know,
don't.
And I'm good with that.
No, you really don't. I don't think you're thinking of all the,
Pink mush,
yeah.
eyeballs,
You just don't
and
think about
skin. No, well, you do.
it, you know?
It's been a long time since I've had one. It's so gross.
We need to have a hot dog day at the office.
Some chili, some onions, some cheese.
Sheena's into it.
No.
I was
So-
watching that thing on, we like to watch Shark Tank, and these one guys came on there, and Mr. Wonderful, he's pretty brutal.
Oh,
He
he's
said
very
you're a
brutal.
cockroach, and you're gonna get squished like
You're
the
dead to
cockroach you
me.
are, and dead to me, and like, this is,
And he makes up those
This is-
stories. There once was this little girl and
Yeah,
she choked
Greek
to death on
mythology.
it, whatever. Yeah,
anyhow,
he'll
but
say
he was
whatever.
making fun of these guys for these grilled cheese. They had a grilled cheese thing going on, and they made millions on this grilled cheese,
Huh.
and they had people that had opened up their own little grilled cheese shops or whatever, and making a bunch of money, like bringing in $100,000 plus a year, you know, making these different kinds of grilled cheese sandwiches. So they were all about the grilled cheese sandwich and different kinds of grilled
Did they
cheese.
get a deal?
They did.
I remember
Once they
seeing
said how much money they make, they were like, really? You know, it changed everything. Even Mr. Wonderful made an offer after he
Really?
like dogged them and said it was
He
crap.
dogged them before knowing their numbers?
Yeah, he thought it was a stupid idea or whatever. And then they
Why
said,
would he not
then
know
they
the
said
numbers
how
first?
much they made, and that changed his tune.
He's like,
I mean,
oh,
they made
grilled
a
cheese,
lot of money.
that's a great
Like
idea.
4 million or something that year off
What, on
making
grilled
cheese
cheese?
sandwiches. I guess they made them really well.
I love
Tammy
a good
Vox
grilled
is on.
cheese.
We get a lot of
Big
viewers
old
on today.
thick toast, like Texas
Yes,
toast
if
grilled
you use
cheese.
a thick Texas
with the- I
toast
mean,
and good cheese,
Really cheesy.
that melts really good,
Mm.
and then bacon,
Ooh, yeah, bacon. Oh,
that's
man.
the best grilled
Get
cheese.
me hungry now. Thinking about
Best
grilled
grilled
cheese.
cheese. With bacon.
Like when it was
Ginger
cold, a
with
grilled
bacon.
cheese
Mhm.
with tomato soup.
Yes.
Tammy Vaught says,
But
good morning,
imagine-
family. I like
Good
soft
morning.
pretzels.
Yeah.
My mom was threatening to make some chili.
I do love those soft
No,
pretzels.
it's summer. What's that, 100
What's that got to
degrees?
do with anything? Chili's anytime chili.
No,
Mm-mm.
you don't make it in the summer.
Well, I do, so, you know.
No, you don't make it in the summer. She needs to
whatever. Well,
wait.
you don't freeze in the summer either, and you do, so we all got our things, all right?
How come you're mean to me?
Are
Do you
things.
see how I get
It's like-
treated?
100 and some degrees out, and turn on the air conditioner in her car, and she's like turning it down because he's freezing. And I'm like, well, it's 100 and something
yeah.
outside.
Yeah, but it's not inside the car.
And yeah. So we all got our things, you know. You
Yeah.
freeze when it's 100 degrees, and I like chili when it's 100 degrees.
I'm not freezing in 100-degree temperatures.
Well, you sure act like it, you know. Temperature's under 80, you're like, I'm freezing.
Yeah, if it hits 75, starting to get cold.
You got problems. We need to get you tested.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah, you are.
All right, our book. This is our book this month. So we just finished the 7 levels of communication. Yesterday was our meeting. And so this is our next one, how to influence friends.
And really, that 7
No.
levels
How to win friends and
of
influence
communication really came down to the top 3 things was making it more personal in a relationship and
Face to face,
face to face, and
phone calls.
and doing
one-on-one.
nice things, random nice things, and getting people together.
We had a great group
and
yesterday.
client events,
That was good
and
discussion.
personal, because mass emails and mass marketing and just easy, just throwing a big old blanket on everything just isn't as personal.
Right.
I think we got a good mix of things, so we try to do the client events, Popeyes, we enjoy those. People get little random gifts. Sheena puts together great ideas and go drop them off in these cute little bags and everything, and people appreciate that.
Mhm.
So we come up with these different things based on that.
We have it planned out for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's cool. Some of
We
these
gotta figure it out.
themes during the month are really funny.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know who come up with these different things, but it's pretty easy to put something together.
Oh, there's just so many days. and
Drop
so
it
many
on
holidays.
somebody's door, and maybe they're having a bad day.
Have there always been this many holidays? Like, I feel like it's since social media.
I
being
never
a
knew
thing.
that until we started doing this. I had no
Right.
idea.
I
was
did,
thinking
like,
4th of
every
July,
day.
Halloween, you know, all the basics. I didn't
Yeah.
realize there was a Twinkie day.
There's days for everything. It's kind of ridiculous.
And there's like several in a day.
There is.
Yeah, there's
Every
several in a
there's
day.
several, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So you need to have a hamburger and milk chocolate today. Not chocolate milk, but milk
So I got a
chocolate.
banana and some chocolate milk waiting on me.
Okay, well, you can't have it today because it's not chocolate milk or banana day.
I'm gonna have it.
So,
Okay, so happenings around town. we've talked about like the markets on Main. And so the next one is coming up this Saturday, 8 to noon, and we always say, oh yeah, that's cool, we need to go, and we never go, we've never been, guys.
We do need to go,
But we do need to go, yeah.
What is
We have
8 to
never been.
noon?
8 to
Mhm.
noon.
I don't know if I'll go, but,
You have good plans?
well, I mean, they're having breakfast at church,
Mhm.
going out by the church.
Yeah, so 8 to
Same
noon.
time.
And it is Market on Main in downtown Blue Springs. They have local growers and makers and fresh produce,
See, that would
handmade
be-
products,
that
fresh
would be
flowers,
cool, though.
and more.
You could get some, I mean, it doesn't like tomatoes grown.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh, you know, and I like,
Fresh corn and.
Watermelon.
Yes,
Yeah.
watermelon. I love
I'll bring my
watermelon.
mom with me. on
Yeah,
that.
she has to pick out the watermelon.
She's a whisperer. of
She
watermelons.
has figured that out.
She figures it out.
Concert in the park this coming Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m.
That-
featuring Gray Salt,
Grace.
pop rock, pop rock music.
Gray salt.
Light Up Blue Springs isn't
Where did you come up
until
with that?
August 22nd, so we gotta wait a while for that. It's always the third Saturday, and that's with the food trucks.
Yeah, food trucks. Food trucks.
So, all this talk in Kansas City about the sports and different things that's going on,
Mhm.
I don't know if you wrote anything down about the stadium
I did.
and
Yes.
have you seen them on the news? They had a big meeting yesterday.
Bunch of people in red shirts with signs. Well, not a bunch, really, there
Dean
wasn't a
Mallon
ton
is
of people there.
Hey,
It
Dean.
wasn't that many people, honestly, but there was a few people.
But they
there
were loud
with
and
red
obnoxious.
shirts, and they were like, let's vote, and then signs, and I don't know exactly what their,
This was a
crusade
meeting
was,
they
but-
had at Crown Center, because, you know, that's where the new stadium's supposed to go. And people were irate. There was
But-
this group of people that's like, well, we want to vote as the people, like, put it up for a vote for us to vote. And they were so
well, I wrote
rowdy.
down some things going here.
Yeah, go.
So like, I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly what their issue was, and they got legit issues. The news didn't really show enough other than them yelling and having signs, so I don't know.
Cutting the meeting
But they
short.
cut the meeting short, but there wasn't a lot of people there, honestly. But it just made me think, last time they tried to do this, it just wasn't a good plan. They didn't do well in their messaging, the
Mhm.
communication. People didn't really know what was going on. It just
Yeah.
felt like they didn't do a good job of saying, this is what we want, and this is what it's gonna do for you, and this is what it's gonna do for us, and everybody's gonna be happy. It's just.
You just
but
don't
I
feel like they
they're
think
getting
about
off
the
to
people.
same, they're getting off on the wrong foot again. And so like, so it didn't go well, like you said, it ended early, there was outbursts, but the people are saying there's a lack of transparency for.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, they're not, it's not
Did
transparent.
they
enough.
not learn something
I don't
last
know.
time?
So
Apparently
it's not as clear to people, so that's an issue they need to figure out because people aren't getting it. But one person said, one of the news things quoted one person saying that we have other things to be concerned about and other things to worry about and try to fix. In the stadium, they just flat out said the stadium just isn't that important right now. So you got people that still
Exactly
think
right.
building a $3 billion downtown
Exactly.
park, ballpark is really
I
the
agree.
priority. So they're not getting people that are just like
People are
excited by
behind
it.
it.
So
Plus,
it's done at
they're a
Crown
losing
Center.
team. Let's talk about their
Well,
record.
People are concerned about their property values.
Yep.
They're concerned about traffic.
Yep, and it's already crazy down there.
They only need.
I think it
6
would be different if they were winning. I think maybe people would
Yeah.
care a
Don't
little
you
bit
think?
more. I do think so. I think,
I think people would rally
And
behind
they're
them.
Right,
so
that's the
insistent
thing,
on
yeah.
having it in an area where it's already
it's so
Congested.
It's
congested.
already crowded,
Yeah.
and they gotta have so many parking spaces to have the ball game, and they have enough parking, but where's the parking at, how spread out is it? But
And
what's
is
it
there
gonna
enough
do?
parking, like if you're taking parking from other things and there's other
Well, you got
activities going on
season
at the
ticket
same time?
holders that they're wanting to give specific parking places to as well. So how they gonna do
And the
that?
handicap
And-
that have to
And
have
they want to
special
rip down
parking.
some building that's like over 100 years old or something to do it, and it was
And then there'll
just-
be a lot of shuttle work from parking lots to the stadium, and that's usually chaos.
They're saying with all the construction
I don't
workers and
know.
everything working on this, it's gonna bring X amount of money to the area, but that's for a short
But
while.
then when they're losing, people don't go to the games.
Exactly.
So how deficient is that gonna be? You know, like, is that,
Exactly.
I mean,
it's an
with,
empty stadium.
with
If
Arrowhead,
they put $3 billion in around to develop.
Danae's
around
not a
the
fan of
stadium
moving it
area-
either.
well, that's
too
the thing
congested
too, is
area.
they're not just wanting to throw a stadium in there, like Hallmark or whoever is involved.
Yep.
They're,
Hallmark's very
they want
welcome.
to make sure it goes with the surroundings, it goes with the history
Yeah,
of everything, that it,
yeah,
that they just don't come in and that they blend in with what's already going on. And so that vision is not so clear, so they got some things that's definitely, this first meeting, that wasn't a good sign. It wasn't huge, it ain't like there was hundreds and hundreds of people there. From what we saw, it was like in
a handful,
yeah,
yeah.
it was like stadium seating, and it was a small stage. There was
But
a handful of people, but out of the people there was a good percentage that were like shutting
Yeah.
out.
and shouting
Yelling.
and disruptive. And the squeaky wheel gets the grease, so, you know, it doesn't matter how
But-
many, if they're loud enough, it could disrupt the project, sure.
Yeah,
And it's, I mean, I just, and Crown Center, that's Missouri side, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so like, the Missouri side just hasn't been too easy. Like, that's why the Chiefs went over to the Kansas side, and I think the Chiefs are doing a really good job of where they're gonna build it. They're not gonna take away from the parking, they're still gonna have the tailgating going on.
that's a huge area
It's
over
gonna-
there
it's
too.
gonna-
There's a lot out there.
And they want them,
But you're near highways that are easy to
I
get
just
on
feel
and
like-
off. Downtown
Mhm.
is so tight and congested.
The people on the Missouri side, they wanna be diehard Royal fans, they wanna be Chief fans, but they don't wanna build a stadium, they don't wanna do this, they don't wanna do that.
I
they
think it
don't
should
want
be up
more
near the
taxes.
airport. I liked that idea.
It's like,
It's
do
so
you want a
huge up
team
there.
or not?
Mhm.
Because, you know, you gotta figure that out. So that, you know, thank God, it's still Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, so the Kansas City Chiefs didn't have to change their name, some weird name, cause they went to a state from like Illinois to, like the Bears,
Right.
they're only 30 minutes away from where they were at, Chicago Bears, but they're in a state that's got a totally different name than
Right.
Illinois or Chicago, so how are you gonna say Chicago Bears when you're not even in, like, you're gonna have to change the name.
Right.
So it worked out for the Chiefs, but they went to a different state. Kansas, they're not Missouri no more, because Missouri was like, we don't wanna help you out, we don't want to do this.
Mhm.
Frank White was like,
You have to remember too, though, what was going on at the time here in Jackson County with
Mhm.
the taxes and that whole debacle. People were mad already about money going out that
well,
they
I'm
had no
curious what the
control
mayor's
over.
gonna do, cause he really acted like he didn't like seeing the Chiefs go, but then when that was done, suddenly he's wearing a Royals jersey and acting like we gotta keep the Royals, but this seemed a good start, I don't know.
He's leaving a great legacy.
But why do they keep on insisting putting it downtown?
I
I don't
don't
know.
see, I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
but that's the thing, I mean, it's just,
Now, what's gonna happen with the current stadium area? That's all just gonna
I don't know,
be
there
this
were some big structures.
empty.
Big-
Blighted,
looking-
dilapidated,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
want
what
to
I
look like
think.
the
It's,
hotel
you're
across
asking
the
for
street.
trouble. Well,
you know?
that's what it's gonna
I mean, it's
be
in an
for
area
years
that's
and
already done
years
that,
and years
yeah.
and years.
Maybe they'll still continue to have concerts, that would be
Some
cool, and
monster
keep the
truck.
venue up and bring more big
Monster trucks.
names, I guess, stadium tours, but
I don't know, but they still need to develop around it.
yeah, that's true.
They still need to
But if
develop
they'd have
around
done
it.
that on the front side, the
I
Chiefs
know.
wouldn't have left, so
Exactly.
it's kinda like,
Like that could
too
have turned
late.
into, like what the Legends has done out there, like there's room.
because
for
all of that
things.
infrastructure that the tax dollars went to build out I-70 to make it easier to get to the stadiums and all of the like 10 years of construction basically,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
it feels like wasn't that a waste because we won't even have a team out
Right.
there anymore?
Yeah, they renamed that George Brett Highway.
Yeah,
and
the
all
whole
that
thing,
stuff.
it expanded the
And then it's
lanes
not
and the
even
bridge
gonna
got
be
bigger
there.
and, yeah.
That's a good point, I don't know.
$3 billion is a lot of money that you feel like they could put that in that area and do a lot of,
How about we
Cool
elect
things.
people that know how to do things, that'd be nice. So,
that's crazy.
yeah, let's be a planner, not just a gabber.
Reactor.
And Royals, let's start winning.
Go team!
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Imagine
speaking
that.
of Russ, Perez broke George Perez.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
that
did.
was
Yes, he
cool.
did. That was very
And
cool.
he's,
And it's
he
so well
donated his
deserved.
bat to
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame or the.
he's in the top
whatever
10 as
museum.
for all-time, catchers and home runs. I mean, all the people above him are Hall of Famers, so Perez is gonna be a Hall of Famer, but, yeah, so.
I feel like he's been a quality guy to have,
Yeah.
and really tried to
Been
set a
to two
good
Super
example.
Bowl. He's been to 2 World Series, won one. I mean, he's had a great career. I mean, so, and,
He's such a nice guy too.
yeah, I mean, so.
He seems like a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's going on there, and as far as the Chiefs go, the terrible news about
Oh,
EV's
isn't
son
that awful? Did you
shooting
hear
his
about
mom.
that? Yeah,
I mean, his mom,
I know.
not just once, but more than once, she's in stable
Shoulder and
condition.
She's still in the
chest, yeah.
hospital alive though.
Yeah, so
Praise the
Evie,
Lord for that.
he's at home with her, and Andy Reid said that, he said she was a saint, a great lady, and so he's there with her. But one thing I heard on the atmosphere and the climate of the team right now is they had this one young guy, rookie, and they asked him about it, and he just said, man, he said structure, and he used another word, but they're really on, like Evie's making them
Discipline.
tuck in their shirts, like they
Yeah.
don't have their jerseys hanging out, like they're doing all these disciplined things and structure and teaching them to carry themselves a certain way and act a certain way. So there's definitely a different environment going on. And that, I really think that comes down to EB coming back in and being that old school,
Mhm.
disciplined guy, I just don't, the guy they had before it just wasn't like that, and they got loose.
They need that for the Royals.
But the Mahomes and Kelsey is, even though, I mean, Mahomes is 30 now. It's crazy. Seriously, he's in that age now where he's actually, you could see the end of, I mean, could he play to 38 years old? Like a Brady or some of these guys that, Rodgers. He could, as long as he stays healthy. But, I mean, but at 30, that's when things start to change for a football player. I don't think it's going to be
Especially
so
with
much
the
for him.
injuries he's had.
He said that he's gotten a lot stronger, he's lost weight, he's been in the gym a lot, but he's wearing that bulky brace. So far, that he's cleared to do all the drills and stuff, but he's gotta stop and adjust that on his left leg. He's gotta stop and adjust that brace and restrain. Like, it's clunky, it's big, so I don't know how long he's gotta wear that, and then they're practicing different formations. And they're gonna do a lot of downhill running kind of stuff with Walker, the new running back. Like, they're gonna have to change some things.
Huh.
They work out of the shotgun a lot, so that in theory that gives you more time to get rid of the ball. But he's not gonna be the guy that just takes off running. Or
with
is
his
running
injuries,
and he'll
if he
throw
wants to
on
have
some
a
weird
career,
angle.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's going, he's gonna have to be more of a, I think he's gonna have to be more of a guy that, more of a pure passer, not scramble and throw and run, although he may try, because it's habit, but he's gonna have to plant, throw, so plant that. So he favors that leg still a little bit, like I was watching some of the Chase Daniels, everybody loved him, he's got his own little podcast and all that, and he talks about the Chiefs and stuff, but I was watching him and he said you can see he favors the leg, but he's only 7 months out of a ACL and what was the other, LCL, LCL surgery. It happened last December, he's only 7 months out of that, so him being cleared to play and doing what he's doing is amazing, honestly. So, but they got some rookies that are worth watching, but it just, the culture and the discipline seems like it's back, and that's good.
That's good.
So, and here's a little fun fact that did you know Emmitt Smith's son is actually he's on the team as a rookie? Emmitt Smith, that
I
played for the
saw
Cowboys.
something on the news about that.
He's had a history
how
of being hurt and
he-
stuff, but
And how his journey is totally different than his
yeah,
dad's.
his dad
He's kind
told
of
him
carved
to
his
set
own.
his own
Yes.
tone. But I didn't know it. He's Emmitt Smith the fourth.
Oh,
So that means there's been
more Emmets
Yeah, there's
before
been-
the one we
there's
know.
been 4 Emmets. So, but he
So
goes by
far.
Emmitt James, but he is Emmitt Smith the fourth. so he's the fourth. But
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
But they got some players that are gonna be fun to watch, and the offensive line is really gonna have to protect Mahomes. And hopefully they
For
will
sure.
step up to that, but they got 3 preseason games. August 15th will be the first one against the Rams, and the Rams it's only preseason, but the Rams are
2.5 weeks.
the ones favored right now to win the Super Bowl, cause they went out and they got McDuffie from the Chiefs, they got that stud defensive guy from Cleveland. They went out and got some big players and brought them in, so they are full of talent. So,
Well, I hope that that's not the case.
and I think I'm not sure if the Chiefs play the Rams in regular season, but, and then the Chiefs also play the Seahawks in preseason, which is the Super Bowl champs right now. So they play,
Well, that'll test them, won't it?
yeah, I mean, the Chiefs start off with the Broncos Monday night at Arrowhead, September 14th.
That'll be an exciting.
That's gonna set the tone. That's gonna, and I hope the Chiefs come out
I
and
hope it
just,
sets it in a good way.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a tough game. They're not gonna walk over the Broncos, but I really, if they win, then that's gonna be a good start, so, but
I
anyhow.
can't believe we're talking about football season, that it's like 2.5
Well,
weeks
like
away
we do
for
a
the
fantasy
first
football league in
preseason.
our church, so we're gonna be doing our fantasy football.
Halloween
draft
stuff is
coming up.
already everywhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
4th
Yeah.
of July comes
I'm
down,
not
Halloween
ready
goes
for
up.
Fall. I don't want fall, I want summer.
God, I
don't
love
mind
fall.
at 100 degrees. I'm not ready for it to
As
get
far
cold.
as car shows, you mentioned the Blue Springs downtown.
Yeah, what's going on?
Second Saturday, August 8th will be their car meet. So, like I said before,
there
if you're
earlier.
gonna get there before 5, I'd say at least a good 30 minutes before to get a parking spot. Cause they don't have a huge parking spot, but a lot of people seem to wanna come.
Mhm.
So it looks like a cool little event, so.
And then
And
Corvettes?
Yeah, there's the Corvette Historic
Square, the
Independence
same
Square,
day
August
earlier.
8th. But you go to the car museum website, Kansas City Car Museum,
Mhm.
and they have a page that shows all the car meets.
Oh, gosh.
So they got them going as far out into Kansas
Gotcha.
and deep into Missouri, you know, if you wanna drive to this stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we have our upcoming homebuyer class here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we got some people signed up, we got some people thinking about coming, so I think I'm hoping it'll be a decent little class.
Yeah. Think
Decent
so.
big class.
August 11th, here, in our,
Be
classroom
here.
at 6:30 PM. It's a good class, it teaches a lot of good info.
Mhm.
It's a good class. The market.
The market.
Should we talk about real estate stuff?
You want me to start with Blue Springs?
Go for it,
Since that's where we live.
go for it.
So right now inventory is up in Blue Springs. So right now, as far as, you know, early 2026, it looks like the inventory is up compared to last year. But the inventory's been like over 2 months supply for quite a while. So buyers have selection, in theory, that's what that means, and, you know, you're hoping on more negotiating power, cause sellers, you know, days on market, don't know if they're flying off the shelf, but
Right?
sellers, you know, negotiate a little bit more on their stuff. But days in Blue Springs are averaging 30 to 45 days on market. So in
It's just
pandemic
super
years
fast.
was just a really crazy time.
That we're not
That's
gonna
a
see
blip
again.
on the radar. That was
Mhm.
crazy. It was weird. I just think compared to regular years, I mean, it's hard to compare anything to pandemic years because it was so weird.
It was.
The
it
rates
was-
were so low and the inventory was
People
less
would buy
than 30
anything, they
days.
didn't care if it was a
Yeah,
piece
and
of
you had
garbage
crazy appraisal
and
gaps.
overpriced.
Strange. I
They
mean,
just wanted to nail the house for
it
that.
was,
interest rate.
yeah, you had people settling, all that stuff on things. So, but I mean, 30 to 45 days on market in normal years, that's not crazy. It can go sooner depending on how nice your property is and how well it's priced and your agent's marketing plan and open houses, things like that.
Pricing it right though, and it's showing good for the condition, number one.
Median sales price for Blue Springs, 310 to 335. with
Mm.
single-family homes ranging roughly 290 to 400, depending on neighborhood and age. So in the last set, you know how you open up your MLS, you have the 7-day, the
Mhm.
little 7-day thing? You can customize that, so I went in and put Blue Springs, right? So for the 7-day
Okay, yep.
stats,
Mhm.
and in the last 7 days, says 11 new ones in Blue Springs.
So 11 new listings?
Mhm.
Okay.
Pending 27, but what the sold, there was 29. And the highest priced one was 799,000
That sold?
in Blue Springs, last 7 days. But I noticed 22 out of the 29 were $385,000 or less. So 22 out of the 29 were 385 or less. So, you know, the medium sales price 310 to 335. So 22 of them were under 400. So from 385, it dropped down into that 335, 337 and lower range. And so, you know, to me, you know, 22 of them in the 300s. And then in the new listings, 5 of those were 327 or less in the new listings in Blue Springs. The other
Not
one,
many.
everything else, so 6 of them were 400 or more in the new ones in the last 7 days.
Wow.
So, you know, there's
That's
16
crazy.
coming soon, and, you know, pending, there was 27 that were either went pending or chauffeur backups in that 7 days, 27 went under contract.
We're
So-
noticing under 300,000, it's getting a lot harder.
There was some,
To
like
find
the
something
lowest that sold
decent.
was 225, I
That
noticed,
those needed work.
but there's not a lot under 300 now.
Cause I saw one recently that sold Blue Springs for 235. It sold to a cash buyer, or only sold to a cash or conventional buyer. Needed a ton of work, like anything under 3 is going to need work.
Yeah. That's the norm, you know, and, you know.
I know, it's not what we wanna hear for those first-time home buyers, but.
Yeah, so first-time home buyer programs, I mean, according to this, Blue Springs still has their $3,000 down payment,
Grant money.
grant money, but that's limited. I mean, it's not, at least I remember being limited where it, you know, that it wasn't an infinite amount of money, it was a certain pot of
Once
money.
it's gone, it's gone.
And when it's gone, it's gone.
And you have to meet income levels, meaning
Yes.
you have to make less money.
Now, here's a cool thing with the MHDC first place or next step programs. Buyers can stack something like that, Blue Springs money,
Yep.
with the MHDC program, which offers, the MHDC offers up to 4% assistance as a forgivable second mortgage. So you can stack.
Yep, yep.
I
Yeah,
personally
you have to
don't,
qualify.
I really
maybe
haven't seen us
less money.
help anybody really that's done that, out of all the people we've helped. I don't think that's very
Some
common.
people do MHDC, we've helped some people do MHDC.
I don't know if many people
but-
know about the Blue Springs down payment thing though, do they? I mean, maybe that's
Yeah.
what getting out there to folks, you know, that Blue Springs does want people to move here.
Yeah.
That's why they do it. They want to help you out
At
with
least
that.
Summit will release grant money too from
Yeah,
time
they
to
send
time.
it too, to help, you know, people wanna come here, to give them a little money to help them out. That's what that's all about, so. You know, it says here, homes under 200 are rare, 2026, yes, that's true. So, you know, entry level in the homes, first time home buyers. I mean, I'm thinking you gotta go at least for something decent, Blue Springs,
275,
275 and up.
unless you're willing to look at a townhome or something
Yeah,
like that.
townhomes is an alternative. I mean, I got this one buyer that he's thinking about it, you know, because if you're trying to get into an area where you feel like you got a better opportunity with schools, I mean, just look up the scores. That's what we tell people to do. And Lee Summit, Blue Springs are up there on that list. So townhomes is a way to get you into something that it's still home, you're still paying on it, and you can still take advantage of the city you wanna be in. So that is affordable. I mean, that's an affordable way of doing it. and they resell pretty good, as long as the market's good. But if the market's bad, they're one of the first ones. to
When we
really
have a
go
downturn, they're
Yeah.
the first to get hit.
harder to get offload, so.
Mhm.
But anyhow, yeah, I mean, Blue Springs is, there's one thing here on Jackson County's effective property tax rate of 1.6 to 1.8 impacts affordability and should be factored into monthly payment planning. So monthly cost awareness is crucial.
I think anywhere, you just have to know what the taxes
Yeah,
are.
I mean, if you move into a place with the HOAs are different, depending on the neighborhood you move into. Some of them
And the
are yearly,
amenities.
some of them might be monthly,
Monthly.
some of them might be quarterly,
Mhm.
you know, and so what are you getting for that? But, you know, the price of your home is already this, and then you have the HOA that is monthly or whatever, that,
Yeah.
you gotta factor that in.
And then you have taxes and all of it, and you have to factor it all in.
Yes.
Now, you know, Jackson County, along that same line, you know, for 2023 and 2025, when this whole thing started with them increasing taxes and it going up more than 15%, now they're backtracking, and Phil Lavoda, thank you, Phil Lavoda, for all the work you've done, to fight that, and if your taxes were raised more than 15%, they're now offering credits over the next 3 years to
Credits.
help offset that. I saw a property yesterday that I sent to a buyer of mine, no, a couple days ago, actually, in Blue Springs. And looked up the taxes doubled last year.
Wow.
Doubled, that's 100% increase, which means, all right, Blue Springs, you know, Jackson County, this 15% thing. Sorry, excuse me, it's way over that, so now, that's gonna be a pretty sizable credit now over the next,
And hopefully
3 years.
they back that up, they stick to their word.
well, Phil's fighting to make it in effect where when he gets out of office at the beginning of the year, nobody else can change it.
He's really trying to do as much as he can with the time he has, I feel.
Yes, I wish we all wanted him
Which
to
is
stay in
a
office
breath of
and run
fresh
again,
air
because
compared to what was
I
going
think
on
he'd get
before.
voted in easily. I pulled up the stats from last year, this year in Kansas City, just so I could see and compare, and it's almost deja vu. Other than the sales price has gone up $16,000, the average sales price in Kansas City, but the days on market, it was 34 a year ago, now it's 36. Month supply was 2.6, now it's 2.4, so that's a notable change. There's a little less inventory. The sales price has gone up 16,000 on average in a year. The percent of price received versus what it's listed for is almost the same. It was 98.6 last year, now it's 98.8. So I was curious, I found that interesting,
That's good to know.
right? So, yeah. So home values are still rising, I would say steadily, slowly, not like a sharp change, you know. It's moderate, which is what we want, because we want it to be stable and sustainable and consistent and not, you know, shoot up and then shoot down. We want it to, you know, gradually
That's why it's
go up.
important for people to be making more money at the same time, because everything just keeps going up. Eventually is it gonna be fine and it just be where it needs to be?
No, because
You know,
You
it's
gotta,
like-
you gotta wonder too, like how many times people go years without cost of living raises and everything around you
Yeah.
keeps going up. And there's no way to survive on that. It won't work.
Everybody, at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta make more money to pay your people, so they make more money, because everything costs more money. I mean, it's like, everybody feels it, you know?
Yep,
But I still believe capitalism, I still believe going out and earning a dollar and figuring out how to make money is still the best way. I
Oh,
don't-
for sure.
I don't need I don't wanna turn into a commune where everything is the same. 'Cause
because I don't want somebody determining what my same is as my neighbor.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
So,
And I'm flipping to the other side now.
right?
I'm gonna become a communist. I think it might be better.
be part of the collective.
Mm-hmm. Might be better.
Yeah.
It's not working this way, not for
The
me.
trade-offs aren't good, That's.
I don't really care.
You're buying a house though, woo woo, that's exciting. Very exciting. It says the market is technically warm, not hot. Homes sell in a median of 41 days per Realtor.com's broader citywide metric. So there you go. It says this means strong homes sell fast, average homes sell steadily, and overpriced homes sit. So there you go.
Overpriced homes have always set though.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I
that's
mean, I think
always
they
been
are
the case.
really just literally dead. Nothing happening, you know, but yeah, I agree. The ones that are priced right and show great and all the things for the money, those are gonna be the first ones to go. And so those that are mediocre or less are just gonna keep like
Because
sliding
people are
down.
gonna spend money on
the
what
bottom
they
of the
feel is
list.
worth it. You know,
Right.
they're gonna buy something that is worth it to them, you
And
know?
let's be honest, a car purchase, a home purchase, it's emotional, like, the buyer's gotta have a certain feeling of excitement about it, you know what I mean? I mean, it's true,
I mean, it is, you got, I mean, you know,
it's not all just
you gotta
logical,
see yourself wanting to live there and
yeah,
you, it is, you know, that's just, when I'm showing buyers, I'll say, you'll just know, when you walk in the door, you're gonna know, and, you know, and you just see the expression on people's faces, the things they say, the
Mhm.
wows, you know, they're having these wow moments when they're in the house, and they, you know, they get excited, so, yeah. And, I
Those
don't
are
know,
Steve's
cause
moments.
it's walls, and it's sheetrock, and it's layout, and all that, but
location,
sometimes, but it's a mix of
School
everything, the lot
districts.
it's on, the neighborhood it's in, the trees even that are in the yard,
Mhm.
or not in the yard, you know, and how sellers sometimes have their house laid out gives people an idea of what they would like to do, so
right,
there's just so many ingredients that go into somebody getting excited about a house, but,
right,
yeah, so,
exactly. All right, so the rental market. It says Blue Springs is a stable, moderately appreciating rental market with strong mid-range demand, rising rents, and plenty of apartment inventory. We have plenty of apartment inventory because they keep building apartments.
yeah, they're gonna build some more over by where we live.
I know, and then there's some over by the Price Chopper getting ready to go in,
I saw that,
so,
I saw that.
yeah.
It's good for Price Chopper, right?
Good for Price Chopper.
Walk right over to the grocery
Good for
store.
Price Chopper. It'll
Yeah.
make it even more crowded when we go in there. It's never crowded though when we go in there. Average rent sits around $16.95 a month in Blue Springs. It's about $1,700 a month.
Yeah.
It says this is 13 to 14% lower than the national average, making Blue Springs a comparatively affordable rental market.
I mean, Kansas City market is still favorable compared to other places for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going up here, it's going up everywhere, but I mean, the Midwest, Kansas City is still, you know, preferred area for people.
Affordability wise too. And let's be honest, too, the people are nicer here.
I mean, I know Missouri's
They're down to
voting
earth.
on some things about
Mhm.
taxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it property tax or something like that? What is it, Amendment 4?
We've got Amendment 4,
Read it.
Amendment
Something like that.
5.
Something where they take
all
away the
sorts of
property
things.
tax, but then if it could give them the option of taxing new things. So I don't know, like, is that a wash? Does it even matter? I don't know. It's like,
And you have to be careful who you listen to and what you listen to.
so yesterday we was watching TV and there was just so many
I have a
commercials.
ballot in here.
So many commercials about this and that, and, you know, they all.
You
have-
gotta read it carefully and vote no on every tax
Look it
increase.
up.
Aren't we glad when this is over? Here's the ballot of what we will vote on. So state auditor, the US representative for District 5, state representative for District 20, amendment number 1, number 2, number 4, number 5, county executive, first district at large, second district at large, county legislature, District 5, committeeman, and committeewoman. So there's a lot So people that are thinking about not voting, don't do that. There's so much to vote
Yeah,
on.
don't be lazy about
I
it.
don't think you realize how
I
much
think it's
there is to
lazy
vote
when you don't
on.
go vote. I mean, you could say, well, I don't wanna vote for nobody, nobody does blah, blah, blah. No, figure it out and vote, cause you're not voting, I just think that's lazy. And it's disrespectful, you know, I mean, I served for 24 years, there's people that they put their life on the line, ultimately they died. And there's a lot of history in this country of people fighting and giving us what we have. And I just think that's disrespectful to not go out and vote. Like, vote, you know? And I think young folks need to research this stuff out and vote, you know? Just don't go by whoever they hear. It
Exactly.
goes for everybody. I mean, everybody gets so emotional and says things and it's feelings and it's this and that, but really look into it and see what it's all about.
Study the facts.
Vote on the things that are gonna affect us all and affect your kids and stuff. I know raising taxes, I don't like, you know, I don't want government getting more of mine. If I'm gonna pay taxes, I want it to go towards something that I feel like, okay, that's a
You
good
have
thing.
say in.
Yeah, and it's not my fault, it's not your fault if the government can't budget. The answer is not to tax us more to get more money, cause you don't know how to spend this money over here that you already have. You know, it's like, spend your money wisely, then you don't have to take more of my money, you know, so. And, so them are things that matter, but there's so much, there's good technology out there, there's stuff that you can go search and you
Right.
can figure out, okay, what are the pros and cons and just dial in on what speaks to you. I mean, me and Jake up there, he came over to watch BattleBots, and, cause they got that on YouTube now, so we watched like 4 episodes, it was fun. But me and him were talking about it, and we've seen those Amendment 4, Amendment 5 commercials, so I looked them up, and I was looking at the pros and cons, and me and him were talking about it. It's like, oh, I didn't know that, now that gives me something to think about, you know? Cause anybody can get on the BootTube and say something, you're gonna
Right.
believe everything you hear, I mean, that's stupid. Either side, it don't
Right.
matter, cause both sides are saying what they wanna say, so.
Exactly.
That's my spiel.
You go. Steve Brown for office.
No way, no way.
Which office you going for first?
Right over here, cause I got something to do.
Yeah, well, you got work to do. I got stuff to record
You yell at
today.
me.
Well, I'm still gonna yell at you just because I want to. Go have some milk
Clean up your office.
chocolate and hamburgers today.
I'm gonna have some chocolate milk right after this.
It's not
And a
chocolate
banana.
milk day.
It's chocolate and it's milk.
No, it's
chocolate,
milk
milk.
chocolate.
Just different order.
All right, forgive him. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next week.
I hear Sweet Pea.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I don't